Welcome to the world of Wing Commander Ken Wallis. Stowed in his hangar at Reymerston Hall are 18 hand-built autogyros, hundreds of memories, and even the odd sensitive wartime document. In his 97 years, Ken has been an award-winning inventor, a record-breaking pilot, and even a stunt double for Sean Connery in James Bond. But he's also a war hero who has finally been recognised for his 28 missions over enemy lines with the Bomber Command Medal.
We certainly thought that we'd get a medal at the end of the war, because all the other services got medals, but we didn't. But I think we were regarded as villains, dropping bombs on those poor innocent Germans by then. But it was a great disappointment not to get a medal. And nearly 56,000 died in Bomber Command during the war. That's a heck of a lot. It was the highest loss rate of any of the services, but not to get a medal. And now, after all these years, to get this bar.
Wing Commander Wallis flew bombers in the raids on Rostock in 1942 and remained in the RAF after the Second World War. He formed his autogyro company in 1964, breaking world records and taking incredible panoramic photos from the skies. But the great-grandfather would never have got to live out his flying dreams if he hadn't cheated in an eye test in 1939.
And there the doctor sat me down and he covered up my right eye, which was a bad eye. I read right to the bottom line with my good eye, and he then covered up my good eye for me to read to the bottom line again, or try to. But he was looking at the letters that you have to read, because he pressed a button to change the letters, you see. He didn't look at me, he was looking at the letters. And he said, right, read them again, Wallis. I turned my head sideways and saw past the black patch. I read to the bottom line. I was in.
In his time, Wing Commander Wallis has flown thousands of trips all across the world. And, even aged 97, it's not the thought of being hundreds of feet up in the air that scares him. It's the paperwork.
I mean, I know that if I wanted to fly, I could fly, you know. I don't know about some of the paperwork now. But anyway, I could fly if there was a good reason.